Nolan Xavier was an 18-year-old former football standout at Ocean Springs High School, a freshman wide receiver at Southwest Mississippi Community College. By all accounts, a young man with a bright future ahead of him. He traveled to Horn Island with friends for the 4th of July. The island sits about 10 miles off the Mississippi coast, a designated wilderness area accessible only by private boat. It's remote, beautiful, and on that day crowded with holiday revelers. Everyone was having a good time until Nolan didn't return with the group. His phone later made its way back to his family. How did that happen? Still remains unclear. But Nolan was gone. The Jackson County Sheriff's Department put out a public notice. He was last seen around 3 p.m. on the western tip of the island's north side. Blue swim trunks, no shirt, sunglasses, 6'1", 180 pounds. If anyone had information, they were asked to come forward. Nolan's mother, Christine Wansley, shared photo after photo. She posted public plea for anyone who had videos or pictures from Horn Island that afternoon. "Just pray our son is alive," she wrote. "Please help us find our sunshine. For a mother, there's no greater nightmare." For anyone unfamiliar with these waters, Horn Island is beautiful but unforgiving. Barrier islands like this sit exposed to the open Gulf, so the currents are crazy. Current shift, conditions change. On any given 4th of July, alcohol and sun exposure impair judgment. Boats come and go, people get separated. The United Cajun Navy and local authorities have responded to similar situations before. The question, what happened to Nolan though, remains unanswered. Search teams didn't stop when the sun went down. They worked through the night. By Monday morning, they had covered hundreds of acres of wilderness and miles of shoreline. And then at 8:45 a.m., a park ranger made a discovery on the northwest end of the island. A body had been found. Official identification would take time, but the search for Nolan Wells was called off. The body was found in the same general area where he was last seen. For a family waiting for news, it was the worst possible outcome. A young athlete, a son, a brother, potentially gone. Southwest Mississippi Community College lost a player before he could take the field. Ocean Springs lost a hometown hero. Nolan's mom lost her, a baby. The loss of a young life with so much potential. It's a story that resonates far beyond the headlines. Nolan's case isn't unique. Young men disappear on coastlines every year. What made this one explode was the photo. A group of friends. One black guy. The Black and Missing Foundation has documented how missing people of color get far less media coverage. Studies back this up. The narrative took on a life of its own. Online, the story exploded. The group photo, black and white friends smiling on a boat, became the focus. "Never be the only black person in a group like this," someone said. The question, did Nolan's race change how the case was treated? And the truth is, we don't know. But we do know that the media narratives shape perception. A tragedy becomes a story, and stories become scripts. The investigation, however, is still active. The cause of death has not been released. There is no confirmed foul play, just an island, wide open ocean, family with unanswered questions, and a celebration of America and a death. So, yeah. On July 4th, 2026, Nolan Wells went to Horn Island with some friends. He didn't come back. Whether it was the current, that pulled him out, a misstep, or something else, we may never know. The island keeps its secrets. The ocean doesn't answer questions, especially when you're out there. I hope that something comes out of it. I hope there's some questions that are answered. And, we all hope it's just a misstep. That way, this narrative don't go as far as it has went so far. But it's kind of seem like something that happens on a regular basis. So I don't know how y'all feel about that.